Okay, this. I'm gonna try to keep it short, and to me that means it'll probably be 5 to 10 minutes long. But these usually run 10 minutes. But I had a conversation. I've had conversations over the last 3 days. I had a lunch conversation yesterday. I had a breakfast conversation today, and I had a conversation tonight. Some friends took me out, and we had a little thing for my birthday, which hasn't happened yet. But just a few people took me out for a dessert, and so we had a conversation. And in this conversation, a person we were talking about my internet presence, and I've got various social media. I've got Twitter, Facebook. I use obviously this YouTube, and I post different things on them, and they're subtly different. If I had to make it, if I had to describe it like they were biographies of me, my Twitter account would be the more thoughtful, thought out biography with a little bit of research and some careful, uh, not censorship, but just selective use of different things. And it would tell a story similar, but it would just be a more cleaned up version, I guess, and a more tidy version. Whereas Facebook would be a free for all, and it would be basically somebody following me around with a video camera doing a reality show, and the good, the bad, the ugly, the drunk, the sober, in sickness and in health and all that. It would be just everything because I throw the kitchen sink at that. That's where I just do whatever. And Twitter is just a little more, I don't know if I want to call it professional, but it's just a little more tidy and a little more thinking is done to the posting. Um, you know, and I try to keep I try to do it be as interesting and keep it various. And that kind of led to what the conversation was because people were asking me, well, geez, why don't you do more of this? Why don't you do more of that? And I'm like, I'm not a TV show. I'm not a restaurant. I don't just say, well, people need more funny videos. People need less political. No, they want some more, spontaneous whatever. Um, like, no, I'm not Jon Stewart. I'm not trying to do that. There's a place for that, and maybe that's a different story altogether. But but this stuff here is just giving people a laugh or a thought or whatever. And someone tonight said, "Well, I don't find some of that funny." And I asked him, I'm like, "What did you pay for it?" You know, in a world where people freely give of themselves, there are so many people out there that are just upset because they're not getting what they want. They go on YouTube and they watch hundreds of free videos that don't cost anything. And you see thumbs down on these videos, and it's like so many dislikes. Like, well, you may dislike what the person's saying if it's political or whatever, but somebody posts a free video. It doesn't cost you anything. No, there's nothing to it. You sit down and they put together music to funny kittens playing or something, or crazy things dogs do or whatever, and people look at it and go, "That was shit." Really? Well, you didn't pay anything for it. It was free shit. Nobody. You didn't hurt a damn thing. I mean, you could have shut it off if you didn't like it, and there's people out there that feel like I wasted my valuable time watching this stupid video Steve did, and well, don't give it a chance. Then don't watch it. I'm not making anything off this crap. I'm doing it to make people laugh. I mean, I make internet memes all the time. Like the grumpy cat thing that, this girl's on fire, good, that stuff. Well, people do that stuff. And I did one about that dress, about the gold and white dress, which is gold and white. I did that. I did a meme for that. I mean, I've sent things to people. If something strikes me funny, I'll text people. Here's something funny. I just want to make them laugh. I do that randomly all over the place. Just whatever. And if people think it's funny, they think it's funny. But it didn't cost them anything. It's like somebody tried to do something nice for you, and there's people out there. Oh, I didn't think it was funny. I didn't think your post was funny. I didn't think your video was funny. I didn't think your meme was funny, or the picture you did. It was, it was stupid, or, you know. Well, I'm so sorry that, you're out so much, but it made me think that in the world of people just wanting to dictate what you do, how you entertain them, what you say, what you don't say, gosh, be upset over like my political opinion and disagree with it, but to outright be upset because you didn't think something was funny, well, ask yourself, what are you doing for people yourself? You're trying to make them laugh. At least I'm trying to make people laugh. I'm trying to, I think I did a tweet about it tonight because it kind of pricked me a little bit that, good, bad, funny or not, at least there's an effort being made out there to try to make people happy, to try to make them laugh, If you get a Facebook video or somebody sends you a link to something or whatever because they think of you and they're like, oh, hey, check this out, this made me laugh, I thought of you, then, geez, enjoy it. It's a gift. It's a simple gift, but we take that for granted now. If somebody doesn't make the extra effort, yeah, somebody copy and pasted in 2 seconds. They copy and pasted a link or sent something that they saw and texted it to you. Well, yeah, it's not a major effort, but they're trying to make you laugh. Doing one of these silly videos, yeah, it takes 5 to 10 minutes of my time, sometimes longer if I redo it because I didn't like kind of the way I did it. But it didn't cost anybody anything, and I'm just trying to make you laugh. And if you don't like it, that's fine, but it's effort. I'm trying to make people out there that laugh. You could be Mr. Viewer. You could be a fucking dickhead, but I'm at least trying to make you laugh too. It could be somebody that totally disagrees with me, hates my politics, hates my face. It could be somebody that just, whatever. But it's public. This is all public stuff when it hits YouTube, and like it or not, or like me or not, a complete stranger went and did something and you laughed and it didn't cost you anything. Appreciate those people. The internet's full of that. You go to YouTube and you can sit there for 10 days straight, and strangers who you've never met are out there doing the legwork, trying to make you laugh, or because they found something funny, or whatever, or texting funny things, or doing whatever. And just don't walk on them. You don't have to think it's funny, but geez, I see these videos where people do stuff and they have like all these thumbs down things. It's like, seriously? The poor guy put together a video and took his time, and you could see it probably took some effort to put all that stuff together, and people are just shitting on him like, yeah, that sucked. Oh, Jesus, sorry it cost you so much. But anyway, that's the essence of the rant. I took 8.5 minutes again to say nothing, but I don't know. That's just the way I do it. And hate that, because there you go. You wasted 8 minutes and 39 seconds of your life when I hit the stop button. You're never going to get it back.